Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today at Snow Globe Rescue. I'm Tony, and as usual with me is Allie.
Hello.
And it is new Snow Globe Sunday again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to show you some the new snow globes that have found their way to us. And if you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing and liking, and there's some links at the end of the video to some of our other content. So
Yes.
Glad to see you here if you're a newcomer. So we have a combination today of flea market and thrift store. And if you remember from last episode, our last Snow Globe Sunday episode, we had a couple of boxes of used snow globes that we had to sift through. Too many for one video, so we had to split it up. So Allie went ahead and gathered them up by like a theme. I guess each one has a theme.
Yeah,
so
as close as possible. Yeah.
So today's theme is going to be
Nature.
animals and flowers. So that's what today's theme is, and it starts out with this right here. We got another one of those forever rose globes.
Every now and then.
Yeah, this was in that box. It was buried at the bottom of the box, and I saw it there.
Now we have a red rose.
We have a red rose already.
Are both of the roses that we have red?
No, one's purple.
Oh, one's purple. Okay,
Right.
I can't remember.
So this one is another red rose, but it's a bit different from the other one because this one has these like arches of gold glitter glued to it. Well, I thought it was arches. I guess it's kind of a wavy line of glitter going around. So a natural rose preserved in there, and to my knowledge, this is just plain water that's in here. I've done some research, and it looks like they just put plain water in here. But the water's turning a little brown.
That petal looks a little wonky.
Yeah, that petal's starting to get loose
Yeah,
there.
it looks a little loose, doesn't it?
Right. So you may have seen us. We have a couple of episodes where we've repaired these. They're really easy to. It's like we looked it up online, and they say that they're good for 6 months. And I think the rose actually is good for more than 6 months. It's the water that's not good for more than 6 months, because as you can see, it's turning brown here. We repaired ours. We put some fresh new water in there. Carefully kind of like rinse the rose off, and 6 months later, it still looks good. So these, who knows how long they last if you keep changing the water. But we'll show, if you're interested, we can direct you to the Forever Rose and Valentine Rose videos. If you have one of these that maybe is having some murky water, don't throw it out. Change the water. Just be very careful. And here we have a wicker basket with roses in it.
Very simple.
Yeah, it's a very tasteful. Got some, looks like what, yellow roses and pink roses possibly in there? Is that white or yellow?
White.
I think those are white roses, yeah.
White roses, pink roses.
Yeah.
The wicker basket has a pink ribbon.
Has a nice pink ribbon going around it.
It's a very simple.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's pretty.
Right. I think this has
nice and clean. It's a San Francisco music box.
Oh, this is a San Francisco music box company globe.
That's why the flowers are so pretty.
I see. All right, there's no tune listed. Oh, here it is. Oh, the tune is the rose something. Part of the label is broken. I think it's the rose. It says
maybe the Bette Midler's the rose.
Let's see.
It is Bette Midler's The Rose.
Okay.
Yep. I used to love this song.
All right, so The Rose by Bette Midler. Okay.
This is a great globe.
There we go. Okay, well, there you go. So, Allie's one of Allie's new favorites, I'm sure.
You know what? This is Nikki, my best friend of like half my life. She loves Bette Midler.
Ah, okay.
So this may be a globe that we fix up and I give to her.
Maybe. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. And this is a domed globe right here.
These are unique because you see them, but they're just not as common.
Don't see these as often. This is the third one that we've come across over the past year and a half, 2 years. We fixed one up. We did a video on that early on. I'm not sure which episode it is, but we fixed one of these. A second one that we found, we fixed up and gave it to my sister. She put it out in her garden, not out in the sun, but she has like a little garden inside of her screened-in patio that she keeps it with some of the plants that she has in there. And then we found this one in that box of snow globes. This is a San Francisco Music Box Company globe.
And it's a smaller dome. Usually they're larger than this.
Right, yeah. So, and the dome looks pretty cool. And it has this one pink rose in the middle of it.
I actually like the smaller domes versus the larger domes.
The only problem with this, it has a wooden base, which has been painted pink. The only problem is the base is cracked.
Yeah.
Maybe we can fill that in and sand it down and repaint it. Possibly, so it might look okay. So we can certainly look at that down the road. And let's see, this has a music box. It doesn't tell us what the tune is, so let's see if we can recognize it.
Another San Francisco music box at that.
That sounds familiar.
Oh. Hold on. I know that.
I recognize the tune, but I can't remember what it is. It sounds very familiar. All right, well.
What is that? Oh, it's going to bug me.
If you know what it is, let us know in the comments.
I'm going to keep replaying this. When we're done with this, I'm going to play this thing again because that's going to bug me.
Okay, yeah, it is a familiar tune. I just can't place it.
Whitney Houston, maybe?
I'm not sure.
We'll have to replay it.
All right, and this looks like a maybe a Valentine's Day globe left over from last Valentine's Day. So we've got looks like we've got two bears on the base. Looks like one's got a bow in its hair right here. So it looks like this is a girl bear, and maybe this is the boy bear possibly. And it looks like they're carrying this wicker basket with another bear inside that's holding some roses. And then the basket is lined with roses all the way around, and it's got a heart in the front and the back. So I would say this is probably a Valentine's Day globe. It doesn't say on the bottom, but we'll pull that out next Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of Valentine's Day globes.
Not right now.
So.
Yeah. All right. Here is the Garden of Love, as it says inside the globe there. Yeah. There's a sign that says Garden of Love, and it has it's on a post, and there's a butterfly on top of the post there. Oh, I just noticed there's another butterfly up here, and then there's a nest with two
bluebirds,
two light blue
blue jays.
They look like doves, but they're blue, but they don't look like bluebirds or blue jays. But so they got a nest up there, but they're nesting on a tree that has a limb coming off to the side, and they got a swing hanging from it where the two bears are swinging.
And you know what's funny is I just noticed the confetti, but we'll take a look at the base first. But I just noticed the confetti that's in there.
Yeah. So they around the back here, and then
I like the little path, the little stone path.
Right. So we've got a stone path underneath the swing inside the globe here, and then that stone path just kind of winds around through the flowers and the grass on the base as it gets down to the bottom of the base there, and then it's a line of pastel pink and blue hearts all along there. So got some colorful flowers in there in the grass. So
take a look at the confetti.
The confetti, let's see.
I just noticed it.
Let's see what it is. Oh, it's
like hearts and flowers.
Hearts and flowers, yeah. Hearts and flowers confetti. Red hearts and silver flowers. Look at that.
I like that.
All right, so does this have a music box? No. Oh, wait.
I don't know.
Oh. It takes like those watch batteries. I didn't notice that. So so one of these days we'll have to put a battery in there, a fresh battery, and see what it plays.
But we'll also have to heat it up in order to fix the hole, the bubble.
The bubble. Yeah. So this would be like a solid. This would be like a solid base. We'll have to put it in hot water or heat it up with the hairdryer to get it off there. Yep. And here's one that the kids found at the flea market.
These bears I always think of Paddington Bear whenever I see this style pair.
Yeah, especially like this one here with the hat on.
Always,
yeah, for
always
sure.
Think of Paddington when I see
it looks style. Like it's kind of that style of bear. Some
British
of these,
bear.
Some reme me of the Bear Jamboree at Disney World.
Oh yeah. Or the Bernstein bears.
Bernstein bears, yeah, they have that look too. But so we've we've got 3 bears in the globe here. It looks like maybe a mother, father, and a child. They're in a wagon, and they're wearing some very I don't know, early 1900s.
Yeah, this is definitely a period piece
this,
bear.
some very vintage clothing that they have on. This might, I don't know if this is an old globe or just depicting an old time here, but so on the base though looks like we got a garden scene here. We've got we got a bear here in an apron doing something in a bucket there. Then we got some flowers with a shovel next to it. Got some.
Well, that looks like ice cream.
Ice cream? Oh, okay. She's scooping out ice cream. Oh, it does say ice cream on the bucket, doesn't it? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it is. That is ice cream. All right, so she's dishing out ice cream from this bucket here. There's a dress on the back. Maybe that's her dress because all she's wearing is an apron. Yeah. So she says, "I'm not getting any ice cream on my dress." Some more flowers. Got a fence back here. Looks like a little girl bear reading a book here with a bow in her hair.
Sitting on books.
Oh, she's sitting on books.
Because there's
reading
a couple books there.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
That's pretty. I never noticed the detail. Paintbrushes.
Those are paintbrushes.
Those are paintbrushes.
All of a sudden, there's a paintbrushes there, and then a birdhouse down here. And this bear right here sitting by the watering can. That's what. Oh, this is a watering can with flowers. I thought it was a pot. It's a watering can.
Why does that look like butter?
She's sitting on a stump.
Yeah.
And that stump, I guess some of the bark is coming off of the stump. I don't know why they colored it cream like that, but yeah, it looks like butter. So let's see. This the water's turning.
It's the butter for the ice cream.
Maybe. Water's turning brown. The stopper's being pulled in. So let's see. Does this have a yes? And there's no information whatsoever on this one. There's a K on there. I don't know what that means.
Information.
All right, so let's see if this plays. Uh-oh.
Nope.
So that music box is stuck, and I guess whenever
rusted from the water.
Yeah, whenever we get around to repairing this one, we'll fix that music box. And here is another globe full of bears.
I think it's part of a series. I don't know that for sure, but
it may be part. It may be part of a series, and that the one that we just showed was probably one of the, because, like you said, the base and the globe and the
colors
and the coloration and the actual the style of the bears, it all looks very similar. But so we have another garden scene here where we got the 3 bears again.
Looks like they're outside their house.
Yeah, again 3 bears, but this time it looks like a mother bear who's wearing her dress and an apron, and it looks like 2 cubs here, two young bears, wearing overalls. Looks like
that one's wearing a dress. So there's a little girl and a little boy.
Is that a dress?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's a dress. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a girl and a boy with their mother. Okay. And then on the base, I guess we have, looks like we have a bear in his house right there, coming out of the window. Looks like an apple tree back here with a bird nesting in it. Yeah, we've got another female bear holding a basket. Then we've got some sunflowers and some mushrooms down here and a fence. And then we got a bear just kind of sitting here in the flowers with the watering can. I guess he's just kind of he's also wearing overalls like the son in the that must be the father right there. And it looks like we have an arched gateway there and a little set of stairs to go. Yeah, it kind of goes right into the grass there on the base there. But this is another one that the kids found at the flea market. And obviously half the water's gone. It's turning yellow. So let's see. We have a music box in this one. No tune identified. So let's see what it plays. If it plays.
It might have had one at one time.
Let's see.
Looks pretty old.
Man, we got another.
That water's got it rusted, man.
We've got another non-working music box here. It's winding, but it's not doing anything. All right, that's 2 stuck music boxes in a row that we got to fix one of these days. And here are 2 foxes. It's like a mother fox and a baby fox there.
That's cute.
Yeah, they're sitting on a big rock, and the mother's got her big fluffy tail curled around her. But yeah, nice looking fox globe here.
It's a very simple globe. I like it.
Yeah.
It's got a nice, not a gold girl, but I like it's got a nice, simple gold, 3-foot
Yeah, we have several.
Base.
We have several globes with this exact style of base. It's
Some
just
silver.
it's a thin plastic gold kind of plated plastic base. It's very light, but yeah, it's I guess there's some elegance to it. I think a couple of the other ones have animals in them as well, right? I think
One's
so.
an elephant.
One's an
at the
elephant.
yeah, definitely one's an elephant, and then the other, they're all animal ones that are like this. for
Yeah,
sure.
they all have the same
Yeah.
type of base, so they must be part of a series or a collection.
Yeah.
All right. And this is the last one, last but not least. And this is an interesting one because this one matches a globe. It's part of a series again that we already have, and we haven't seen another one like this.
The only time we saw it. Yep.
Yeah, it's been probably a year since the last time we
Yeah.
saw one. And so what we have here, this is the one that came from the thrift store
That we just got.
recently that we just got. This one we found at the thrift store like a year and a half ago.
And we did a video on it.
Yes, we did a video on it where we swapped the covers with another one that we had that was missing the water.
It's still
But yeah,
looking good too.
so
Look at
yeah,
that.
this looks like some kind of a pigeon maybe, or a dove or something, or a sparrow in there, huge. But so
I like the metal.
Yes.
It's just a metal
Right.
figurine, a metal base. I just like that
right.
look.
It we referred to this as steampunk
Yeah.
when we did the video, because to us it looks kind of steampunk
I think it
because
does.
the base is metal, and is it metal?
I don't know if it's
No,
it's just metal finish.
You know what? It looks like
yeah.
it looks metallic,
Right.
And it looks like it's metallic, kind of an industrial look with the rivets and everything. So, and it's a very simple base because there's nothing on it, no design. It's just the seams along the top and the bottom of the base with the rivets, and then the figurine inside, which is like I said, an adult deer and like a small doe. They also have the same metallic look as the base,
Yeah,
so
like a
everything
dark
kind of
pewter kinda-
this is kind of like this version of the globes that we find that are all white, that have no color to them whatsoever. This one, everything is that bronze metallic shade, but it looks very cool, especially next to the other one. It's
Yeah.
like I said, it's very kind of steampunk to us, but this is a nice looking globe, and you just gotta, let's see what this has. Some blue and green glitter in it. It has a big air bubble, so definitely want to get that air bubble out of there. So let's see. Does this have a music box? Yes, it does, but it is not marked. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and something that we one of our subscribers told us, we didn't realize this, but apparently, there are a couple of different manufacturers for these music box mechanisms. One is Sankyo, which seems to be the one that we see most often. And I found out from him, again, AJ is TJ's Collectibles. He helped us out with it. You see how the crank here on the for the music box has an S? That signifies the Sankyo. And I didn't know that. So when you see an S on the crank, it's a Sankyo movement. This one right here does not have an S. It has what looks like a musical note, possibly. So I'm not sure who makes this one. It's probably the other company that I don't remember the name of. But let's see if it plays, number one, and what it is. No.
Oh.
This one has been overwound and is stuck. So I don't know what this. So man, this is a bad day for
Yeah, it
music
is.
box. I think out of all those globes, we had one music box mechanism that actually worked. That's too
wow.
bad. All right, well, we'll figure out what this plays
Yeah.
one of these days when we get around to fixing it. So there you go.
There you go.
That's this week's animals and nature, I guess, was the theme for this one, and that
Yes.
was the thrift stores and flea market finds. So we hope you enjoyed that video, saw some nice globes there, and if you saw something that you were interested in seeing a repair video on, let us know in the comments, and we'll set it aside and get to it as soon as we can. So thank you everybody for watching.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know in the comments. Yep.
Thank you so much for your time.
And everybody stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.